power. Hey y'all, so it's day 2 and I have this huge breakout. I don't know if it's just something that I had put on my skin because I did put makeup on no, it's day 3. I did put makeup on day 1. And yeah, I feel like my skin is starting to break out a little bit more. But that could be like the detoxing effects. I don't know. Do it work that fast? I don't know if it worked that fast, child. If it do, okay, come on, bring it on. But this is the, what is it? Red cabbage, orange. Red cabbage, I think I put oranges in here. I want to say I did. Red cabbage, orange, carrot, and apple. Drinking that. Definitely drinking more water today than I did yesterday. And we'll see. This skin might be skinning today. Might be releasing some things, but I'm okay with that. Yesterday, I actually was like, I didn't watch any TV yesterday. And I didn't I already took away my app, my Peacock app, because I was watching Real Housewives. Real Housewives. It was to the point I was watching Real Housewives of Dallas. Like, who watches that? I was like, you know what, Brandy, let's just turn this off. So I turned that off. I took that off. So I haven't even watched that. I've been listening. Like, I was literally just saying all affirmations to myself yesterday. Like, when I got up, like once my kids got up from their nap, because usually like sometimes that's like the most stressful time for me, is like right when they get up from their nap. But I was just saying affirmations over and over to myself, dancing, and just like saying affirmations of like empowerment. Like, I am empowered. I love myself. Like, I care for myself. I protect myself. I do it all for myself. I don't need anyone else like to affirm anything for me. Like, I'm doing it. So that's that, y'all. I felt way more empowered yesterday. And I was able to also just write a lot of things down. Like, I was starting to feel like really overwhelmed about different choices that I need to make. Oh, dang old thing. My chain. I was still working. It's just, sometimes I'll put these on and I really won't have it inside the chain. But anyways, go check out the site, child. Go check out the sites. But sometimes I'll be needing to work on something. Y'all, excuse the background. Hold on. Let me try to make it cute for y'all. So I'll know like certain things I need to take care of. Like my kids, I want to figure out what I want to do for them this summer. Like, are we going to do summer camp? We're going to keep them in daycare. We're going to take them out of daycare to save some money. My car lease is coming up. So I'm like, okay, I want to buy a new car, but I will buy a new car, not a new car, but a new car for me. But I really want to pay cash for this car. So I'm like, okay, girl, let's get this changed. Let's make it work. And then I'm like, I want to pay this off. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's just like a lot of moving parts. But it's like, that's life. That's really just life. And I could really have other things that I could be worrying about. Like, I could be worrying about like how I'm going to make any type of money. And with me being a nurse, yeah, I can make money. I can make money. So just me knowing that and being like, okay, I have choices. I mean, I actually have choices. I remember at some point I didn't have options in my life. I didn't feel like I had any options. So just realizing like I have options. I have the ability to make a lot of things happen in my life. And thinking about like my next step as far as my business, how I want that to look. Because I really have this big business goal for myself. But I kind of abandoned it. And it's like now I'm like going back to being like, okay, I really want to do that. So that's that. I was more empowered yesterday. I did not allow myself to get distracted by like my phone for real. I really didn't. Took the kids to the park, talked to my mama, and I went outside. I grounded. I went outside in the dirt with no shoes on, let the sunlight hit me. And it was a good experience. So now my skin is breaking out, which I'm okay with. I'm okay. Break out, girl. Just break out, because that means everything is just pushing its way, just coming to the surface, okay? Which I'm okay with. Get it out. Just come out. Get out of my skin. And I used to have such good skin, y'all. I used to have really good skin. I don't feel like it's horrible, but it's okay, child. We cool. We good. We good, okay? Child, she 32. 30 who? 32. So that's that, y'all. I love y'all. There are going to be more changes coming in my life. I know that for sure. I already feel it, so I'm just embracing it. And even like yesterday, I didn't want to, like, it's certain stuff I don't want to deal with, like paperwork and calling people and trying to get information and doing adult shit. And I was just like, Brandy, if you don't want to work for nobody, because I really don't want to pick up more nursing shifts, but I know that's where the money at, because that's where the money resides for now. That quick money, I should say. But I'm like, if you really don't want to do that, if you don't want to get back into the nursing field full time or even part time, for real, because right now I do agency nursing. But anywho, I'm like, if you really don't want to do that, like, what's the alternative? You're gonna have to be a boss. You're gonna have to just get shit done. You have to make phone calls you don't want to make. It's okay. And like when I made the phone call, the person on the phone was so nice and so like helpful. So I was just like, girl. And then like Amazon took out like 2 things on my account for Amazon Kids. I'm like, I ain't got no dang on Amazon cancel this account. So they was able to help me with that, refunding me my money. So I'm like, cool. That went on my credit card. So I'm paying off this credit card. Boom, that's some money back on my credit card. So I'm grateful for that. So it's just like focusing on the blessings, y'all. Really focusing on, oh no, this part of my plant fell off. Oh, oh, my plants. Oh, it's okay. Just stay right there. But focusing on the blessings, that's where I'm at right now. Focus on the blessings and be empowered, not be in a position like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be. You got to realize when you bless, you got to realize when you have more than others. And you also have to realize when you have more than what you've had before. And you got to realize that you could definitely have less. You really could. So that's where I'm at. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I probably should put a little makeup or something on, child, but we're not doing that. We're going to let this body do what it needs to do. I'm probably going to do a spiritual bath like sometime during this cleanse. I think that'd be very befitting. I got to see if there's a full moon coming during this time. But yeah, that's that. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful I'm doing this. I know I did not drink enough juice yesterday. I woke up very dizzy today. I didn't drink enough juice. I only had water like towards the end of the day. I just kept drinking water, but I wasn't feeling thirsty. But like once I started drinking the water, that's when I started feeling thirsty. So anyhow, I'm going to work on getting 3 of these down today and drinking way more water. I have been drinking warm lemon water, and I did drink some green tea yesterday. I just wanted to, so I did. And that was okay. That's okay. Antioxidants. Probably brought this up. I love y'all. I did not take my iron pill. I don't think I will, because iron pills also can stop you up. And being on a juice fast already does that. So I just don't want to have those GI issues. Like, that's the worst thing. I can handle pretty much any pain throughout my body. I mean, yes, it's like a pain in the ass to have any pain in your body. But stomach aches for me are the worst. That's the worst pain, is your stomach hurting. Like, no, it's a no. It's a no for me. What's y'all worst pain? Like, some people would be their tooth or like headaches. But to me, your stomach, like, if your stomach hurt, like, you can't do nothing. It's just like, I don't want to do nothing. But yeah, I'm about to go, y'all. And I have some video ideas I want to push out. So I'm excited. And also I had like these dreams. My dream, child, was nice. It was a nice little dream. It was nice. I'm just gonna say that. Anyways, I love y'all. Bye. Okay, so this is hard. Day 3 is kind of rough for me. A little bit. I feel like it's been a little ups and downs. I really want to quit, but I already put this video out that I'm gonna do it. I had already told my mama I was gonna do it, child. It's out there now. And I already put my intentions out there of why I want to do it. So I think like I just put some energy out there to just get the guidance and help and patience to do this. But it's like I picked up my kids from school and I kind of just felt irritated because we was at Walmart. And we went to a Walmart I don't usually go to, and it's a ghetto Walmart. It wasn't horrible, but it's kind of ghetto Walmart. And so I had to keep going up and down different aisles, the same aisles over and over again, because I didn't know where stuff was at, because I don't know this store. So that was that. And then my daughter, I picked her up from school. I didn't even realize she was soaking wet. So I'm just like, girl, you supposed to be on, like, girl, you know when to go to the bathroom. Like, so we walking around Walmart, she wet, and then I broke my nail, but I was like, okay, you know, it is what it is. But it's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, I want to eat something. And I know it's like comfort eating. And then I also have some anxiety because tomorrow I'm picking up a shift somewhere I've never worked before, and it's at a hospital, and I've never worked at a hospital. So we're going to see how this goes, child. I don't know their charting system. Like, I don't know anything. So we're just going to get in there and see how it goes. But I am having some anxiety, and usually food will help me through that anxiety, but the food isn't here. But I did buy some stuff to make like a savory juice, kind of like a V8 type of juice. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And be positive. It's just interesting because it's like, that's not a spider, y'all. I swear that's not. That's my kids drawn on my wall right there. But it's like having to still cook for my family. Like, I definitely want to, but it's hard to cook and go shopping for them too, even though I'm not eating that stuff. It's hard because it's just like, I want to just focus on what I'm doing. I don't want to have to cook and smell food. And I've never really been big on the smell of food anyways, but it's just like having to cook is kind of, yeah. I'm okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make this juice, and I think I'm gonna feel a lot better after I drink it. So I was watching a video, and this guy was like, whenever you feel like you want to get up, drink more juice. Just drink more juice. Lean into the juice. Drink the juice. Drink the juice. And then the juice got the mint, and I really want to just pour all that out and start over. But I'm like, dang, I'll be wasting a lot of money, time, and energy if I do that. So I'm going to drink the pickle juice and call it a day. I need to drink it like now because it's going to not taste good after like another day. I'm really not going to taste good. So, okay, let me stop being negative. Just leaning into my spiritual practices, do some breathing. I ask for help. I ask my angels, I ask God to help me get through this. Give me the patience to get through it, the willpower to get through it. I already put out there why I'm doing it. I'm doing this. And then I watched this video. It was just a random video. This girl was like, God moved me here. She talked about a state she had moved to, right? And like right at the beginning, she was like, she was like, I joined this Facebook group, and in the Facebook group, the person had started a 21-day fast. Like, you know how the David fast, is it David? David fast? Daniel, the Daniel fast. It's 21 days, and she said she had did that, and she think doing that is what helped her to manifest moving. And I was like, okay, well, I did say I want to move. And it's like that time, you know, you commune with God more during that time. So I'm like, okay, what people do when they do fast, and they do it for religious reasons, is they do it to get closer to God. You know, they use it so that they're not distracted by food, and they're not using that to take them away from God, I guess. You know, because food is interesting. It's interesting how like nourishing your body through food, I don't know, it's interesting. I don't feel like going out on, so because I gotta cook these kids food and get them out the tub and make me something. And I think they messing with the water. I think the biggest thing is I'm anxious about tomorrow. So it's like everything is kind of like getting to me. But I'm gonna do well. I got this. Bye. Hey y'all, so it's day 4. I just got off of work like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. I really didn't have too much juice. I had like a little bit less than this for breakfast. And yeah, I had energy to get through work, but right now, child, I'm really, really tired. It could have just been because like my sleeping, I don't know, or it could be I just didn't eat enough today. I got on a scale, but it was like an old scale. I'm like, I don't know about this scale. And it looked like I already lost like 4 pounds, but I don't know. said I was 156. I think the last time I weighed myself, I was like 160 something. But I think it might not be that accurate. I was trying to get an accurate weight so I could go, okay, this is my start weight. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to just see how I look until I can get to a scale. I probably can get on a scale tomorrow. But I feel good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really just want to eat something. I'm hungry. And it's not even just like hunger. Like, I just want to be comfortable. You know, you just sit down, eat something, you can watch something, you just feel all cozy. You know what I'm talking about? That's where I'm at. But I'm like, okay, Brandy, keep talking, keep thinking about, okay, keep telling, like, think about you sitting down doing the video saying, oh my gosh, yeah, I made it to 22 days. I made it to 22 days. Like, think about you doing it, okay? Like, focus on that. Picture yourself doing it. I'm like, can I really do it, though? But I'm like, okay, maybe if I just think about, like, okay, I keep saying, okay, if I think I'm doing this until Monday, so that'd be like a week, right? Or Tuesday, that's a week. I just picture myself doing something for a week instead of like thinking about, okay, I have to do this for the next however many days. I just think, okay, I'm doing this until Tuesday. Great, I made it to Tuesday. Then the next time I made it to Tuesday. Like, do it like that instead of, oh, yeah, really. It's a school bus. I guess it's like the third vehicle that I have seen on the side of the road, or like it's just not able to do anything. Mercury retrograde, Mercury in microbraids. So yes, that's where I'm at, and I'm gonna keep pushing through. I believe it's just because the drinks are just all starting to taste the same, and I'm starting to get kind of frustrated with that. So I believe that's part of it. I just feel like I keep drinking the same stuff all over again. And it's kind of like irritating me a little bit, but I'm 4 days into it, so I'm gonna stay strong for y'all. I'm gonna stay strong. Why I put that video up? Why did I put that video up? I should have just kept my business to myself till I finished it. Should never told nobody. It's actually pretty good, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm okay, yeah. I'm okay. Send fruit and vegetables, please. Thank you. All right, y'all. Okay, y'all. I've had one juice today, and it's 8 o'clock at night. So, yeah. I need to get this nutrition in, because I'm kind of like to the point where I'd rather just starve than eat than drink this juice. But no, I was like, okay, let me get myself psyched up. Let me think of a little combination. So I got celery, green apple, and lemon. I figured just something bright, something green. Definitely get my greens in here. Something cleansing with the celery. And then, you know, the apple will make it a little sweet. So I think with the green juices, I was putting too much in there maybe. It kind of muddled the flavor. And so I might honestly throw out the green juice that I have, which made me feel sad, because I'm like, no, you need to drink it. But I was like, I don't want to drink it. I don't want to drink it. But I was like, you know what? Maybe that's teaching me something, because this is just a learning experience. I'm learning how to do this. And if I got to throw some stuff out because I can't drink it, hey, it just is what it is, man. But I can't let that stop me, because what I'll do is I'll feel so bad about not wanting to throw it away that I'll keep it, and it'll still go bad, and then I won't even want to make any more juice, because I feel bad that if I do make juice, I'll feel bad like, dang, I should be drinking the juice that's in there right now. Y'all, that's just how my mind works. So I'm just gonna get past that, because I do that with other stuff too. Like, I'll be creating something for my business, and I'll be like, oh, I really don't like that video, or I don't like the way that turned out. Then I won't want to create other stuff, because I'm like, well, I wasted all that time creating this and it didn't work out, so why do I want to put that energy into something else? It's just a weird battle. So maybe this fast is helping me to learn some of my habits in other parts of my life too. I just realized, I was like, Brandy, you're just learning how to do it. If you got to throw some stuff away, if it just ain't working for you, that's okay. Lesson learned. Move on. You got to force yourself to drink it. I'm supposed to be miserable during this period. Oh gosh, I think that stuff is lighting is not good. It's not forgiving. I swear I had mascara and liner on. That's why I'm looking a little even more rough. It's not the juice. I swear it's not. I'm over here looking sick. Look at me. I'm so hungry. Looking like Spiegel. This restored my faith in humanity. It restored my faith. It restored my faith. I feel so much better. And I love the color. It's so bright. It restored my faith. I ain't even gonna lie. This restored my faith. It tastes like sour apple. Because I put the lemon in there, just a little bit, like 1/4 of a lemon. A relatively large lemon. 1 large green apple. And 3 pieces of celery. Next time I could probably do 4 pieces just to give it even more, you know, vegetables. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. So maybe it's just the drinks that I had. Like everything was good. I think I was just tired of the carrot ginger vibes. Those were really good though, but it was just too much. This is something that feels light. It feels fresh, refreshing, uplifting. I'm excited. I'm excited. I could probably have one of these for breakfast tomorrow. Or try to drink one of the juices that I had, that I still have for breakfast. But honestly, I think it's been too many days, like for real. Because I made it Tuesday night and tomorrow will be Saturday. I think that's too long. I'm gonna see. I just think I need to just chunk it up and just take it as a loss and just pour it out. It is what it is. Either I do that or I mope and groan and be like, oh, I gotta drink this. Like it didn't work. Like I couldn't do it. So I'll just switch it up, do some different recipes. And like I said, do like maybe 2 at a time, or like this, just do one that I'll see how I like it and tweak the, you know, recipe or whatever. And then if I like it, I'll do like 2, you know. And I don't think I need to make too many of them because I honestly don't drink a lot of them in one day yet. I probably will, like, as I go further along. But I don't want to waste stuff if I'm not drinking that many in one day. So this is really my second juice today. And like I said, it's 8 o'clock at night. So, yeah, I see how much I drank already. And I literally just made it so good. It's so light. It's just a light taste. I love that. Okay. Yeah, I probably put too many ingredients in one. Plus that mint just took me out, child. But it's okay. I'm moving on. I'm moving on to the next thing. I definitely know I like to juice kale. Kale is pretty good to juice. Spinach is actually decent juice in that too. So I think it was just too much in the other stuff. And I can't put ginger in every freaking drink because it's just going to be too repetitive. So yeah, I'm excited now. I feel way more rejuvenated. Yeah, I just don't know how much better I feel. My mental health is feeling better because I'm like, okay, it's not you, Brandy. You just got to tweak some things and find something you like and make it work for you. So that's also like a spiritual lesson for myself. It's just realizing like, just because you made out a plan or put in your head, this is how it has to be, and you executed that and it didn't work exactly how you wanted it, doesn't mean that you have to just give up. Doesn't mean that you're a failure. Doesn't mean you have to dwell on that energy. I don't have to dwell on that energy. I can see, okay, lesson learned. This is how I tweak it. Let's execute another plan and go from there. Like, I think sometimes my mind, especially if you're a person who can, you know, I'm trying to look a little cuter, but especially if you are a person who can like project your energy and see things, like really be a visionary and like see things, I think that it kind of does get hard when you go through the step by step, because you feel like I see it happening. So like, why isn't it, like, why can't I, it just gets frustrating sometimes because like I see it and I'm like, okay, this is how I said I'm going to do it. and it didn't go that way. But I had to realize, like, okay, but you see where you can go, you see where it's leading to, so just work it out to figure out how to get there. Just go through the journey. Literally, you ain't even got to figure it out. Just go through the journey, and the journey is ups and downs, trial and error, learning, perfecting, and then going into another challenge. And then, okay, how am I going to get through this challenge? I think sometimes of me, I feel like if I don't execute it exactly how I see it, and I don't get the exact results right away, I think that's I did something wrong. And then I start to take it personal, when it's just life. It's not even about you're such a no, it's just life. That's how life works. Life is trial and error. We all literally trying to figure this shit out. So especially when you're seeing something and trying to do something that you don't know anyone else who did it. I don't know nobody else that don't damn juice fast. I mean, I don't. Of course, I look on YouTube and all of that, and I think YouTube also makes you, or just social media sometimes can make you feel like you got the full understanding of it. Especially when you watch videos of people talking about, oh, I did the juice cleanse, and yeah, I'm looking really sick right now. Hold on. I don't know if that did anything. Okay, she's giving a little bit of like dewiness. Let me stop flaming myself. Okay, I love you, girl. I love you. Radical self-love. Hashtag radical self-love. But anyhow, especially when you see people and they're like at the end of their thing, or they're like already into their groove and they're like, hey, I'm doing this juice cleanse. You kind of just be like, okay, I can do that. Like, they look pretty happy. They made it look easy. But that's why I think it's good that I'm showing like the process of it. So y'all let me know, do y'all have any juice recipes y'all like? So this is the process. I'm not gonna lie, today I was just like, maybe I'm going to do 7 days. Maybe I'm just gonna do, but I was like, okay, Brandy, we are relying on God, source, higher self, spirit guides, ancestors to push us through this. I had the ideal to do this. I bought this juicer last year, so I had the mindset to do this. So I'm going to execute it, okay? So I'm just like, I'm going to script in my journal about like basically scripting like, I'm so grateful that I finished this fast. I feel so much cleaner and lighter. My skin is radiant and I have so much energy and I have so much more understanding about food, yada, yada, yada. So I'm gonna put that in my journal tonight. I already did it yesterday. I'm gonna do it again today. Just put something different in there. But what was interesting is after I recorded the last part of this video, randomly on my freaking timeline, this video, I'm going to put it up for you all, of this doctor. He was talking about fasting. He was talking about like why your diets don't work and things like that. He's just talking about how addicted, modern society is to food. And he was saying the food that we're eating, the reason why y'all addicted is because it's not food anymore. It's a product. They just take food and strip it of all its nutrients and everything that it's supposed to have, and combine it with certain things and dyes and all of this and combinations that you like, and the crunch and all these different things. Basically, he didn't say all this, but he was basically saying like it's a product. And you know how they with snacks, it's like a science behind snacks. It has to have a crunch to it and a little bit of umami, a little sweet, and a little bit of salty, and a little bit of spicy, and all these different flavor profiles that is just there for flavor. It's literally nothing else that is giving us. It doesn't satiate us. It doesn't keep us full. It doesn't satiate us. It doesn't do anything. But it's just more, he was like, you all have let your mind override your body. And I was like, that's true. That's true. He's like, because because think about it, when you get a craving for something, if you cannot eat that, or if you can't get that, like, start to feel like it's hard for you to focus on anything else but eating that food. Like, honestly, I don't know if anybody has ever been like that, but I know that's how I am. That's how I was, child. It's past tense, honey. Now we are juicing. Okay, day four. But I used to just, it would be in my head so much, so fixated, that if I did not get it, it was hard for me to focus, or even if I would eat something, I still wouldn't be able to enjoy it because my mind is on that thing. And even after I ate it, I still didn't feel the satisfaction. Like, it was satisfaction, but it wasn't like it didn't do anything really. It didn't last. And he was like, it's like a drug. It's like anything else that it's the same process that's literally going on in your mind as far as like your dopamine. And you don't even think. He's like, with addicts, they're not thinking. He said their frontal cortex is completely gone. Like they're not thinking. Like they don't have that. The cognition is not there to be like, okay, why am I putting this in my body? This is not good for me. This is something that I need to stop doing. Da, da, da. No, they're focused on what they're going to get out of it, that instant gratification. And that's something too that I wanted to learn, is to have more delayed. See, spirit is just making me do what I got to do. I'm allowing myself to do it now. Like I'm allowing it to come, because I knew that like delayed gratification, like that's something you have to learn in order to be able to accomplish things, is to delay getting what you want. Delay it. Be able to be like, okay, I'm gonna wait 4 years. I want that. I see it coming. Oh my God, it's right there. But I'm gonna delay it. I'm gonna stack up my money. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make this move, make that move, do this. Da 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 da. It's probably gonna take me some time, but just hey, I know what I want. It's right there. Whereas somebody will see 4 years and they be thinking they hear, okay, well, what can I get right now? Because I need something right now to make me a little, like, how can we split? And the one thing that I know that I've been able to delay the most is my education, because to me, it makes sense. Like school take time. And the thing with school is like, you're going to get there. That's why I don't get why people like have issues with school. It's because like, literally, if you just follow everything they say do, you're going to graduate. Whereas with almost anything else, relationships, businesses, heck, jobs, anything, everything else, like it's so much up and down. You never know how it's going to end up. You don't know at all. Like there's no blueprint. But with school, literally, this is what we need you to do. They give you a syllabus of everything you're supposed to do, when you got to do it, shoot, how you got to do it. And as long as you get that done, you're good. That's why I'm like, school it's not necessarily easy, like actually doing it, but the idea is easy. Is you just follow whatever they say do. You just follow it. Does that make sense to anybody? Does that make sense? Like that's literally all you got to do. It's like living. Living is pretty freaking easy. Just keep breathing. Make sure you put stuff in your body to fuel your body, and you'll be okay. just keep doing that. You're gonna be able to live. But it gets complicated, don't it? But anyhow, I'm feeling so much better. Oh my gosh. For the win. And look how pretty it is. The color too just makes me feel good. I'm so excited. And they made about 16 ounces. Perfect. So that's what I'm going to do going forward. Think about a recipe that I want, or look up a recipe, make it, see how I like it. If I ain't really digging it, it's okay. It is what it is. I might still drink like half of whatever so I don't waste everything, or just drink the whole thing and just know, okay, I don't want to drink that again. And then once I know what I really like, then I might make 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 of that same drink. So I can drink it over a 3-day period. So that's what I'm going to do. I know for sure I like this one. I really like the carrot one, even though I might back off carrot for a little minute, just for a minute. The carrot, ginger, pineapple, and maybe orange, I think is what I had in the first one. So that's the first one plus this one. And then I got to think of another one to do. The one with the cabbage was actually pretty good. If y'all watched my first video, the one with the cabbage was pretty decent. And it was a good way to get some greens in. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to stop my rambling. But maybe I'll do some journaling too. Just thinking about like what is coming up for me, because like I said, in order for me to be able to be successful with this, I can't just look at it as diet, because with me having a history of eating disorders, of bulimia, binge eating, like eating a lot of food and then throwing it up, if I just focus on the eating part, to me that's not healthy for me, because it's going to put me back into that mind state of like starvation, or like I'm depriving myself, or it's just for a number, or it's just for vanity. Not necessarily vanity, but I don't want it to just be focused on weight, because that's something that is like a trigger for me. I have definitely improved with that, but I have to be very, what do you call it? Intentional when it comes to how I'm eating and if I diet and things like that. And I also just I have to watch myself, because if you've ever had any issues with eating disorders, which I think a lot of people do, some people overeat, some people stress eat, some people, they don't eat at all, they'll just stop eating. I think to a certain extent, a lot of people have issues with food. But anyhow, if you've ever had any issues with it can really, your mental health can be really all over the place when they come to food. So I'm learning to not focus on this is a diet. I'm focused, like I said, I already told y'all my 3 intentions: spiritual growth and self-discipline, the actual detoxing, physical detox of toxins from my body and allowing my body to rest, allowing my body to get the nutrients that it needs, allowing my body to be more restored and rejuvenated. Okay. And then lastly, to manifest, bring things into my life, because I'm removing the things that need to go. And I'm also really getting that mental clarity and allowing myself to not be ruled by external things, but instead, when something's not going my way, when I'm getting frustrated, when I want to relax, or when I need to escape, or when I need to instead of escaping through food, I find solace within me, or I go to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go to source. I go to the energies around me. I ask for help. Okay? Or I go and I write something down, or I speak affirmations to myself, speak life into myself, instead of trying to stuff myself to feel something. And really, when you're eating, sometimes you're just stuffing it. It's like you just trying to numb the pain, like you're trying to numb the voices in your mind. Like, if anybody get what I'm saying, let me know. Let me know. Food is real. Like, food is deep, man. Food is so deep. I don't know how else to articulate it. Maybe I need to try to write it down, but food is something it's something about it. It's something about it. This is why so many things within our culture is wrapped around food. Almost everything is wrapped around food. They only let you get a break at work so you can go to lunch. They ain't gonna let you. If we didn't have to eat, you wouldn't be getting no daggone break. I'm just saying, like, everything, school, like, that's the thing people look forward to is food. That's the one thing people like have, like, oh my God, I can eat now, and it's like this pleasure thing, and it's a way to bring people together. It's a way to show your love, and it's so many layers to it. But when you're not doing it in a healthy way, and when you're putting things in your body that are not giving and actually giving to your body and allowing your body to do what it needs to do, that's when the problem comes in. And when you're using it, I feel like food is always easily abused by people. So when you're abusing it, it's not for you. Like, it's messing you up. It's killing so many people. It's hurting so many people slowly but surely. And it's not about how you look. Because something I was thinking, like, well, maybe if I was like super overweight, or if I had like, major health complications, that would motivate me even more to want to do this. Because I was reading comments about people, and they was like, yeah, I had diabetes, and I had this, and I did it. I'm like, dang, maybe that'd motivate me if I had that. Oh, I'm glad I don't have that. But I was just like, that doesn't happen. My motivation is to not get that. I remember when I was younger, and I was very obsessed with eating, like how I ate. People will always tell me, especially my mom, she was like, well, you're not even big, Brandy, so you shouldn't even worry about that. And then my mom, like, it's not about being big. It's like, I want to prevent myself from being like that. Like, for some reason, I was very much so like, I don't want to gain weight. Like, I don't want to get like overweight. Like, I was so afraid of that as a kid. And I think also, like, being born in the 90s, like supermodels and like Pro-Am, if you ever was into, like, knew anything about that. But like, people was like super small, like heroin small, like back in the day, like literally. So anyways, so yeah, I'm just grateful that I'm in this space and that I'm conscious of what I'm doing. I'm being very intentional about my life, and I'm sticking to this. And I was watching something. This guy was like, it only takes 90 days. Like, his training he went in. He's like, only 90. He said, only 90 days. And I get it was like marketing that he was doing. But I was thinking, like, really? This is only 22 days of my life. That's all it is. I've been around for 32 years. 22 days for something that is going to help transform me. I can't do that for myself. I can do that for myself. Like, I can do that for me. Like, I deserve that. I deserve 22 days. I do. So let me go ahead and give myself these 22 days. Like, I can do this. I have the juicer. I got some money to buy food. I'm able to buy food. It's there. I got a platform to share with y'all, so I don't have to just be by myself doing it. So that's that. Sometimes, like with me, I had to like think logically in order to be like, okay, let me get out my feelings about this. So keep me encouraged. I hope that you all try it. Like I said, even if it's a 3-day cleanse, or maybe you just want to just maybe juice in the morning for breakfast, or maybe juicing can be like your last meal of the day type of vibe. This is so fire. And it was so fast. I was able to cook it, child. I was ready to make it really fast. I love you all so much. And I'm just so grateful for this platform. Like, y'all are amazing. Like, I'm so grateful for y'all. I'm so grateful for every last one of y'all. All right, I'm going to stop being sentimental. Okay, bye, y'all. Peace.